Good morning, and yeah, a bit early this morning, but yeah, we're going to set off in a little while to turn around and go back to Atherstone for next weekend's floating market. We've had a fabulous time here in Fazeley. Actually, it has been wonderful. The mayor dropped by on Saturday, paid us a visit. Fell in love with that little muppet. So yeah, and he dropped by again yesterday without all the full regalia and all that. So. Yeah, it was a good weekend. We did all right, as did everybody else. It was lovely to meet some new people and some familiar faces as well from last year. But yeah, anyway, we're off to Atherstone. Not going to go all the way to Atherstone because got to wait for the pitch to be cleared for the market this weekend, and all sorts of stuff that goes along with that. And we can't go, they're not reserved till Thursday lunchtime anyway. So yeah, going to head that way. Don't know how far we'll get before the rain sets in. It's forecast not to be very good today, so wait and see. Anyway, I best start the engines and get going, and I'll see you later. On the move, going back where we came from. Not all the way where we came from, just Atherstone. Or going back down the K&A. Not saying never, but not if I can help it. As I said earlier, it's been a rather lovely weekend. Well supported by the people of Fazeley. And it's town officials. The mayor wasn't the only official to turn up. He was the only one to turn up announced, as it were. There's a couple of councillors I've seen, but that they came down. So, thank you all very much. And if you missed us there, Atherstone's not too far away. I mean, it's going to take me 4 hours, but it's only about 15 minutes by car. Why not come find us there? Then failing that, it's Coventry in a few weeks. 2.5 weeks away, down in Coventry Basin, right near the city centre. Back across the aqueduct. Might not get a lot of this on video. Because I've already covered a lot of it, so to do it again seems a bit daft. But if I see something interesting. Well, the rain is starting to come down, so only little dribbles though, so I'll live with that for a minute. I'll do. Came up through Glascoat Locks back there, and right behind me was one of the other traders. We're also on their way to the next market. Same market, so everybody that traded at Fazeley this weekend is off to Atherstone. Plus, I believe there's a couple more traders joining us there, so looking forward to finding out who that is. Hate to say I told you so. Yes. Precipitation has started and it's going to be heavy. But I've got places I need to be. I've got things I need to do and I need to do them at certain points. So I guess that's where I'm going. Unless I give up and try again tomorrow, which is an option. So we'll see. Good morning, and weather's a bit different today, a little drier. There was a shower a little while ago, but it's supposed to be dry for the rest of the afternoon. So I'm going to head on up through towards Atherstone. How far I get, I don't know, but we'll find out. But yeah, Helen's working today, so I'm single-handing. I say single-handing. There's my crew member. Large as life and twice as useless. But, yeah, she might not help, but it'll be fun. Anyway, I've got to get my canopy down because, yeah, put that up last night once we got here because I was a drowned rat. And I think it was about 2 inches of rain yesterday afternoon. I certainly collected about 1.5 inches in the bottom of the glass I had on top. So, yeah, wasn't fun, but I got to where I wanted to be. Yeah, so canopy down, weed hatch, engine. Make sure I've got everything and join a queue because it's getting busy here. Off we go. See you later. Having said that, hold on a minute. I'm sure it'll pass. And the rain stopped again. So, trying my luck. Bailey's keeping an eye on things. I think there's a boat coming down. We look too close together. All the locks up through here, or for the next 6, are in pairs. So one after the other. I think there's one coming in and down. So the next one should be in my favour by the time I get there, which would be nice. But just waiting on this one emptying. And go get the boat. So one of the Facebook groups, I think it was Canals and Rivers UK, someone pointed this out. Wonder what it's for. It's just a wooden post with 3 bolts in it. So, from what I can work out, at one point it would have been a sluice of some kind. However, looking at our old map, this is the former site of 10th lock house. So, lock number 10. Zoom in, there we go. Lock number 10. And all that remains here now are some trees and a little glen. And it goes off over into farmland. There is a little river in the distance, which is what makes me think that was an overflow sluice for managing flooding. And it would have gone down through into the river in the ditch just over there. And one green changes to another. There's the river. Of course, this is all guesswork, and I could be completely wrong. But we all like a bit of guesswork, don't we? Sodding weather don't know what it's bloody doing, does it? 1 minute it's looking like it's going to be torrential downpours. Then the sun comes out and I'm cooking. Then the wind's blowing and it's chill. Means only one thing. Definitely coming into a classic British summer. So raincoat and flip-flops at the ready, people. Get your waterproof shorts out. Yeah, that's the way, innit? Back at lock number 7. Oh, got a bit jammed at the last lock. Couldn't do any filming because there was way too many people. 3 boats waiting to come down, 2 boats coming up, 2 locked, and 2 of us in the middle. So, yeah, it was busy. And the pressure is on when you're single-handed in that situation. It shouldn't be, but it's just the way you feel about it. The way you make me feel. Could write a song about that. It's still busy. Still got a couple of boats behind me. Still got oncoming boats, not at the minute, but apparently it is quite busy up here. According to a chap on a boat a couple back, there was plenty of space up where I'm going, so hopefully get onto my trading mooring somewhere close, and that'll be me for the weekend again. Lovely. Weather's looking good for this weekend, better than it is right now, which isn't difficult because it's miserable right now, although it is changeable. 1 minute sun's shining, next minute it's raining, who knows. Well, it's just gone 1 o'clock, which means Helen's on lunch, so I've gained some crew. Oh, squeaky. Get some grease on that. Oh, just 2 locks to go. The sun's come out. And also, the jumper's come off. Look. Oh, 42. So, in case you hadn't quite twigged it, I am a bit of a geek. So, I try and keep it under wraps. 2 locks to go, and we'll be up the top and go find a mooring. Hopefully, mooring we need to be on. Fingers crossed. Last lock of the day, and we've got some volunteers busy working. Now these guys do keep track what's going up and down so far. So there's their board. See how much I can zoom in. There we go. So it's been 10 down, 7 up. God, I've not 7 up in years. I might be imagining thing. That definitely now says 8 up, 12 down. So there we go. 8 up, no such thing. This old factory, dilapidated as it is the old hat factory. I wonder if their hats are still in circulation. Must be somebody out there's got an Atherstone hat. Sadly, lots of smashed windows. There is some building work, or there's some boarding around it anyway, so hopefully they're doing something with it. Be lovely to save it. So there we go, done. We're in Atherstone. So the little blue thing you can see, that is the mooring reservation sign. So we have come down and kind of stopping people more in here, because they will see the sign and go, oh, it doesn't come in place till tomorrow, in that exact voice, and then won't move off. So so yeah, we're protecting it basically. Anyway, this will make Karen very happy, but it's time for lunch. I know it's late, it's about 2 o'clock, yeah, 20 past 2. So yeah, brunch, don't you, between breakfast and lunch. What are you in between lunch and dinner? Dinch? Lunner? Whatever. I'm going to call it lunch. I don't know what I'm having, but I'll find something. I'll see you later. Good morning, and yeah, second day here at Atherstone for the RCTA Floating Market. I'll do a quick rundown. Everybody's just setting up at the minute. We are still early. This is us over the yarn arm. Also, we haven't got anything out yet, but we will later. We'll just wander on down. Chris and Pauline of Becker Crafts setting up. A little further on down, got Eddie, Angry Planets, getting himself ready for the day. And on to the little narrowboat kitchen. Morning. Morning. Cooking House Crafts. Good morning. Wonderful. A Cuddy Wample cake book. Delicious milkshakes. Winty crafts. Like I said, everybody's just getting going now, so you know, not everything is out. Just before all the people descend. Emma Bradley out. At the end here, the RCTA candle boat. So there we go. So I best wander all the way back and help put our stuff out, haven't I? Can't keep doing all this social media stuff when there's work to be done. There's also bacon in the oven. So breakfast. But, I got some photographs as well as some taken by family. So I will. I'll put those up on the socials. Okay. Unless you're already following over the Arnhem, in which case you'll already see them. So you might get to see them again, you lucky devils. So, yeah, time for breakfast. See you later. Good afternoon. I hope the weather's as good where you are as it is here. Rather lovely. Look at that. Gorgeous sunshine and blue skies. Anyway, we're making the most of the good weather this afternoon. Tomorrow's not looking brilliant, so we might stay put tomorrow. So I want to get somewhere where I can just sit and chill out for the day. Yeah, so going to go back through Nuneaton because we are making our way to Coventry for the floating market, but that's here in nearly 2 weeks' time. So we've got a bit of space in between. So we are going to go and venture onto the Ashby and explore that a little bit. There's a few of us going. There's a few guys further back. Back down that road there. Some of the other traders who are doing a similar sort of thing. So yeah, we're going to push on. I've got to stop off in Nuneaton to drop something off, and yeah, head towards the Ashby. I'll see you later. We're off. Bit of fun getting away. Couldn't get any of it on video. One boat coming through under the bridge just in front of us. One boat coming up from the locks behind us, just as I was trying to set up. Still, we all managed and we're all on our way. So like I said, we're off to the off up the Ashby Canal. Now rumour has it they've been dredging on there. I don't know how far they've dredged. It was famously quite shallow, so hoping that's not going to be the case this time. Or for us. At least not for all of it. We'll see. Turn the camera out, let you see where we're going. So you can see the boat we're following. No idea who they are. I'm sure they're lovely people. Rather splendid day. Had a few visits over the weekend. It was lovely to see people. Angie and Pete, I've known them since I was at school. I went to school with their eldest, David. If you're watching this, Dave, be nice to have a catch up at some point, hopefully. I wish you well, and I send you all my love. And, Saturday, Helena's younger sister came along with her husband and all the nieces and nephews, and equally it was lovely to see you all, and thank you for wearing Bailey out. She has been rather placid the last couple of days. We had a cracking weekend on the market, and the people of Atherstone are absolutely wonderful. Thank you all for coming to see us and buying stuff. It's the edge of the needle now. Don't hear on the microphones, but it's picked up a bit. Not too much. So I'm going to find a mooring for a little while. I'm only going to be here an hour or two. I go post my parcel. And if the shop's got ice cream, I might buy ice cream. Who knows? Treat myself. Nice little playing field. Completely deserted before the children are in the child prison, otherwise known as school. Bless them, little angels. There we go. Job's done in. Nothing that needs to get done. I went and bought some choc ices from Sainsbury's, so that'll do me, ice cream wise. That'll do me for another 4 box of 8. So you don't see choc ices too often these days, do you? Used to have choc ices in the fridge when I was a kid. Anyway, yeah, it was a boat part I'd sold on eBay. Bought it for the last boat and never used it, so sat on there, and that is winging its way across the country to Leicestershire somewhere. So I hope they make more use of it than I did in the last 4 or 5 years. Back through, Lenny. Back to back, houses backing onto the canal. Lovely little places. Yeah, I want to get out in the countryside for the night, I think. That'll be nice, won't it? Bit of countryside. It comes to something when you get flagged down by a moored up boat. So, here we are, pulled up. It's pinned on the centre line at the minute. Wants tablecloth making. Just flagged us down. So, yeah, so we stopped. See if we can do it. See if we've got anything we can sell it. Who knows? Life of the trader. Seems we couldn't help him. He wanted something we don't do. However, we are the people with the contacts, so we've put him in touch with somebody else who hopefully can get him his tablecloths. Hopefully that works out. He's been meaning to stop me a couple of times apparently. I did recognise the boat past him a few times along this stretch, so managed to flag me down this time. Good luck. There we go, we are back here. This is Marston Junction. I said in the last video, it'd be nice to turn up there someday. Here we are. Heading on to the Ashby. It's narrow to start with, so we're probably going to gently rub the sides. As I mentioned previously, there would have been a stop lock here. Well, you would have had to pay your toll to the next canal owner. We're going to go up to around bridge 6 or 7. Find a mooring. Our friend Connor from the RCTA Candle Makers has told us there are some decent moorings up there, so let's go find one. I'll see you later.